Use of bridge in the computer network. We already discussed usage of switch in the computer network. Now we are discussing about usage of bridge in the computer network. Here you can observe in this diagram, bridge is dividing this network into two subnetworks. So whenever we are taking the bridge, when this host A want to communicate with this host F, the host to host communication can be possible with the usage of the bridge. It is not application oriented. We will not use bridge for the application oriented program, but we use bridge for the host to host communication. Bridge is a computer like device. So it is having its own processor and it has its own memory and it is having NIC cards. Here to connect two portions of the network, this is one portion of network, this is second portion of network. To connect the two portions of the network, we generally use the bridge. In the same network, these two are the portions. To connect two portions of the same network, we use the bridge. Whereas the switch we discussed, to connect the two computers, we use the switch. But to connect different portions of the network, we use the bridge. Here, we already discussed bridge we are not using for the application programs. Its purpose is not for that. Its purpose is host to host communication. And it operates in the physical layer level and data link layer level. It is a divider of big network into two small subnetworks. It is dividing. A single network, it is dividing. Like a bridge divides one place to another place. By using the bridge, we can cross. Similarly, this bridge, whenever it is required, a host A wants to communicate with the host Z, bridge will take care of sending the data from this segment 1 to segment 2. So this bridge prevents the excess traffic. Example, we are sending some data. This is one portion of network. This is the second portion of the network. When we are sending the data, in this portion of the network, example, we don't want to A to D, we want to send the data. Then there is no need to send the data to the lower segment. Definitely bridge will take care. That's why whenever the data we want to transmit from A to D, the bridge will not send to the lower segment. It controls the traffic. Because of the usage of the bridge, traffic control is happening, which is very much important to us. If traffic control is properly happening, our data will not be lost. If traffic control is properly happening, we can send more amount of data in small amount of time. We can efficiently use the communication channel. For that traffic control, this bridge is very much important. How to control the traffic beta? Because it is using its own processor. So it is capable of understanding how to control the traffic, the frame where it has to send. And for the busy links, whenever sometimes it is a busy link, you can see in the general regions, in the traffic area, in the traffic, the traffic constable will look if there is, that is a busy region, he will make sure that no other vehicles go in that path. He will give some signal. Similarly, it will isolate the busy links such that the data transmission will happen through the alternative link for reaching the destination. The traffic control will be completely handled by the bridge. And security features. Example, you want to establish the secure connection from host A to host D. Or if you want to establish the secure connection from A to Z, it will take care, the bridge will take care that the information will not be sent to the segment 3, which is the out of the network. The information which we want to send from one segment to another segment will not be sent to the other segment which is out of this network. That's why bridge is acting like a security agent to control the data. That data we are sending because it is in the form of the data link layer. So we are sending in the form of frames. Here repeater we are using, you already know. The message which we are sending here, the repeater will regenerate the message again and it will send. Example, if you want to communicate with A to C, it will go from A to repeater and to C, A to B and A to D, A to C. Like that we can make the communication happen. No, if we want the bridge to take care of the communication, then A might send the data to bridge. From there we can give the permission to B. Like that also we can give the connection. But that time delay will be there. So we are giving independent chance in segment 1. When A want to communicate with B, directly it can communicate. A want to communicate with D, it directly communicate. But the bridge will take care that those frames will not enter into the lower segment. This is the usage of the bridge. Now you see here again we are once again reminding how bridge is acting. Bridge is dividing one portion of network into two sub-portions of network. So it is making two segments. In these two segments, whenever it checks for the traffic control flow, if the traffic control flow is more here, it will make sure that more data will not enter here until the traffic becomes low. That's how the bridge will work.